You see, you have to dress for the battle you're facing. And that's what the Bible begins to show us here. That God has provided us with everything we need as Christians to stand strong. And it's in the armor of God. We see we have the truth, righteousness, faith, salvation, and the Word of God. Ephesians 6:17-18 says, take the helmet of salvation which protects our minds, our thoughts, and the sword of the Spirit, which is the what? The Word of God, which is the truth. Okay, and pray in the Spirit on all occasions with all kinds of prayers and requests with this in mind. Be alert, be aware, and always keep on praying for all the Lord's people. So when Jesus was in the wilderness, how did he fight Satan? The Word of God. See, Satan tried to tell him things that to penetrate his mind and put doubt in his mind, but we have the helmet of salvation that protects us from those fiery darts that make us contradict or think differently than the Word of God. And Jesus says, but it is written. So think about in the garden when Satan came and started telling Adam and Eve, right? They had the truth. They had the word from God. God said, do not eat of the tree of knowledge of good and evil. When they began listening to Satan, what he was saying, guess what was happening? It was going in their brain. The thoughts of doubt that was contradictory to the word of God. So we need to make sure we put on the helmet of salvation, protect our mind, and not believe any lie from the enemy. If it doesn't line up with the Word of God, it is a lie. And if you start believing something that contradicts the Bible, you've got an arrow in the brain. It went through. So we fight it with the sword. That's the offensive thing. Like Jesus says, we speak the Word of God of this. And Eve done it at first. She said, look, God did say we will not to eat. But guess what? Satan just kept coming back. Oh, it's okay, it's okay. And she ended up opening herself, making herself vulnerable. Like you could take off the helmet of salvation, and that thought took root in her mind. And she was able to deceive her husband also in that. So we want to focus on that and realize that Jesus says, it is written. So as a soldier, back to Veterans Day thing, trains daily with his weapon, especially in the Marine Corps,